So it is the 29th of November, and for one thing only, I am here at the Pleasure Beach After Park, and after the open hours, for one thing and one thing only, to explore and find out all the secrets and hidden treats and gems of the Evictus. So this event costs about £57 to enjoy and all through the Pleasure Beach fan program. This program it gives you the backstory and a bit of history of what to expect and what's to come up of the Evictus ride. As you can see from behind me, it is shining in all its gloriness in the goldness right behind me. We don't know what's going to happen for the moment, but the group is going to be split into roughly about 3 or 4 groups. So it's going to be an interesting thought of what might happen to the event. But yeah, what is to come?
So the first question that we won't be able to answer is, when is Evictus opening? The answer to this is it's opening in spring 2026. Every single person that works here that's in this room has been primed to say that. So spring 2026 is the answer. Okay. So the genesis of Evictus. So our story starts, well, it kind of starts in March last year when we announced our season launch event that we were going to be introducing this ride. However, we did actually sign for the ride in the September before with Intamin at the IAPA event in September 2024 when we were in Amsterdam. In May, we revealed the ride name, Evictus. And in August, we revealed some of the golden snake backstory, and this story is going to continue through until the ride opens. In September, we buried a time capsule on the site with contributions from over 200 fans, which was really good. We've got a bit of a history with time capsules. We buried one near the Space Tower. I don't know whether anyone remembers that. Anyway, we can't find it. So at some point, someone will dig it up and we'll make a great discovery, but we know where this one is, hopefully. And in October, we announced this event to hopefully show you a little bit more about the ride.
Base 20 Delta, over.
Okay, that was quite loud. So engineering the ride, so we've had some recent milestones. In October, the piling work was completed for the ride, right down to a depth of about 20 metres. Part of that is because of the beach and the sand that Pleasure Beach is actually built on. And then just last week, after all the ride kit had actually arrived on the site, and getting it on site was a bit of a drama. The pendulum part, which is the longest single part, only literally fitted with about an inch to spare by Passage del Terror. We actually bought it in that way. And yes, it's true that 2 supports went up and then they came back down and then they went back up again, and we put all 4 up, and that was partly to do with the weather on the day that we were doing it. It's quite a difficult thing to do. But the swing arm on the ride is now in place. And the seats are actually on site and they're waiting to be fitted. And you're going to get a little sneak peek at those seats this evening. We have something else to show you for the first time this evening as well. Okay, so you will get a nice up-close view of one of the toppers on the ride. So this is the top piece that's going to go right up on the ride on either side at the top, and you're going to see that. It's in two halves, but you'll still get to see it nice and up close this evening. That's obviously the first time we've announced that. Okay, so let's just give you a few. I mean, some of you will probably know most of this already, depending on how much of a geek you are, but this ride is the larger version. It's the 40-seater version. The height of the ride is about 27 metres, about 88 feet of for the structure of the ride, but however, when it's at full swing, it goes up to 42 metres, which is about 138 feet, so hopefully it should swing higher than the big one in the section of the big one track that's close to the ride. The swing angle is about 120 degrees, and it's correct that riders should feel weightless when they're at the top of the ride. And then the maximum speed for the ride is about 98 kilometres per hour. The base itself is 26 metres by 16 metres. This is quite geeky, but anyway. And it also has the most powerful drive system on the market for this style of ride. This will actually be the 7th version of this size of this ride from Intamin that's out there in the world. So the other ones are in Finland, Sweden, Denmark, Australia, South Korea and Shanghai. So ours will be the biggest one in the UK by some considerable margin.
Now, with the event, the event does include night rides on the Icon. And the music's on. The music's on. This way, this way. Oh no, this is the Enzo one, yeah. This is the Enzo one. Can't go through the Enzo one. Right, let's see what you get. Right guys, I can't really say much I do with them, but we're getting a special, exclusive, extra tour in the Wallace and Gromit tour. It's going to be a little bit exciting. A little bit of a secret. I can't take you on because for legal reasons we are not allowed to take you inside. So it's going to be good and interesting. So without further ado, I shall see you when we get off. So the little sneak peek of a little teaser, if we may say, of yeah. No, look at the rain. If you look, sorry guys, I've just got to interrupt you there. But yeah, the rain is absolutely throwing it down. It is mental. But yeah, we've just been a bit of a behind the scenes treat. A little bit of a sneaky peek of something a little bit different with the Wallace and Gromit. Can't really say much. I can't really do much because it's all secrets and we've been told not to say much. But it was an interesting little talk, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
I thought it was a new edition, you see, because
No.
it was just going to be the station, you know, the back of the station.
Yeah.
To make this work, but it's still good to see that. You've never seen it before.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was good fun. Enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
I'll say we're not allowed to say much about it because we've been told I'm not to say anything about it. But yeah, it was an interesting thought for a little bit extra on the fun. Yeah, it's just a weird thing. So, hey up.
Straight through the door.
A little bit of swimming. So yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of a behind the scenes tour of the construction site of Evictus. It is going to be one hell of a view, and that no one's going to expect to see behind the tour and that. And these, so, and look at that. That is one eyesore of a site as well. That is unbelievable of a site. And these over here, if we walk over, are going to be the first set of 4 Evictus seats, and that is going to be an absolutely amazing to seeing that, and it's unbelievable as well, absolutely unbelievable to see around here. That is unexpected as well, because you would not know or what to expect on this around this ride or anything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on walking around, see what is rest of the area, and try and get a bit of a detail of it. But yeah, them seats, they are looking absolutely fabulous as well on the rides. And as we're walking out, big shout out to Field of It's been a long day. Field of Food, yeah. These guys are always been around Pleasure Beach as well. Big shout out to them. And that. So we're gonna walk around down. I know. So these are the So these are going to be the emblems of the upcoming ride once they are fully completed and fully done. In that. And what I can't believe I'm going to say this, but they are absolutely stunning. It looks absolutely amazing from what's here as well. And I just want to hang on. It's going to take a photo of that one. There we go. Got to take one more photo. There we go. Yeah, it is absolutely amazing and looking completely stunned at the art design as well of the ride and that. But gonna have a little bit of walk around on the back side of it. But it looks like the rest of the area of the ride is being set up and that, and ready to put up. We are gonna have a quick little nosy on the close-up of how big the actual ride is, and what can I say? Up close and personal in person, that looks absolutely huge and massive. Doesn't it, Ben?
Massive, that, isn't it?
I know. What you got to say, Ben? What are your thoughts?
I think it's phenomenal. I'm so looking forward to be getting onto this and experiencing it for the first time. It's going to be one hell of a ride, isn't it? Do
you know what? Right, it blows me. That blows my mind. Literally blows my mind for up in person how close it is, and how big that gondola swing is in the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, compared to the 4 swings over there.
It's going to move.
That is going to be huge, completely huge. The camera might not do it justice because of the field of view of it, but in person of it is absolutely amazing, completely amazing of it, and yeah. But the size of that is just wild. It's really wild, and I am looking forward to it when it does come out in person, because it is absolutely massive, and it's going to be a ride to enjoy when it comes out, especially for that swing of it, especially for the swing of it, and that. But yeah, that behind me, I have got no words for it, no words at all. It's big. It's going to be huge. That gondola swing is going to go right to the top without disappointment. It's going to get about 40 people on that seat. It's going to eat through the queue line, and that rush hour is going to be absolutely amazing on that ride. It's going to be completely crazy and completely fabulous, and it's going to be one to enjoy of that ride. So next year when I do get on it, it's going to be one hell of amazing and fabulous ride to get on. I am looking forward to absolutely looking forward to that ride, because it's something that you do not see every day behind the scenes on this Van Club scene, seeing that sort of build in this area at all. And I feel kind of thank you and grateful, and a big shout out and a big thank you for the Pleasure Beach for giving me access and let me be on this fan event, and that I paid for, is to see the Evictus ride in person, behind the scenes. It gives you that proper feel of what it might come up to in that. So I'm going to carry on and take a few photos, and I shall see you in the aftermath in the moment. So see you in a moment, guys. So guys, before I go, them little there, I can zoom in as far as I can, is going to be the new test dummies for the Evictus. So every time the ride opts to a safety check on the ride before they allow the public on, You're going to be seeing these little water canistered human dubbies that's going to be going on the ride. I mean, that is an interesting thought with the ride being overlap and over shoulder strain and that. So it's going to be an interesting moment. So that is going to be what is it? Oh, geez, look at me! I'm zoomed in. I need to do that. Let's just zoom out. There we go. There we go. That's done. So that is the Evictus tour. This is going to be the final Evictus tour of the event. And what can I say with it is absolutely amazing, absolutely phenomenal to get the chance of here. I am loving that. I am loving the gyro swing, and with gyro swing, the emblem that's over there and 4 seats that's pasted over there. There and that. Cannot wait. I'm going to be absolutely excited and and thrilled about this event of joining that ride tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, next year, because next year on the 2026 season, when that opens up in late summertime, that is going to be absolutely amazing, completely amazing. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna get the summer updates and thoughts from Ben and Carl, and we're gonna end the Evictus tour from there. So, see you in a moment. So, Evictus tour has now officially come to an end, and I'm just gonna say all this thing right. What we've just seen right there is absolutely amazing. I didn't really film the rides of it or the meal of it or anything like that. I just wanted to focus on the tour of it and the ride and the the upcoming ride of Evictus. Sorry for my stutter, but my dyslexia is really bad right now, so you will have to bear me. Ooh, itchy. So yeah, the seats, fabulous. We officially know what kind of seats we are actually having. They're going to be a mixture between overlap bar and over the shoulders restraint bars as well. So that is going to be absolutely fabulous, and with that kind of restraint of kind of seat style, you are definitely going to feel what is going to basically come out of that ride of Evictus with that gyro swing. It is going to be amazing, especially with the emblem that they basically officially announced, and it is absolutely crazy and mental. Comes to the gondola side of it's huge. The camera might not do it justice as we filmed it, but it was absolutely massive, and you could tell the size of this new Evictus gyro swing that is basically coming on 2026 in summertime, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's spring. Yeah, sorry, spring. It's going to be coming in springtime. Not dates are unconfirmed, but meanwhile, it has been absolutely amazing. I enjoyed it. There's a lot more secrets that I basically can pull out from of it. It gives you an eyesight and a full view of what to come on that tour. But meanwhile, we're going to pass it on to get what my two good mates is last four of the 2026 event of the Evictus. So, Ben,
Wow.
take it away.
The theming, the snake that we've seen, it's amazing. I cannot wait to see that in place at the top. It's going to look awesome. And the height of it, you really get to see the full scale of how big it is from where we stood tonight. It was just phenomenal, the scale of it. It's going to be the biggest in UK, this gyro swing, and we're so lucky to have it here at Pleasure Beach Resort. Yeah.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I thoroughly enjoyed the event tonight, uncovering Evictus. I love these events that they put on at Pleasure Beach throughout the year, and I always advise it to anybody. If you're want enthusiasts or you just love, wanting to hear about history or stuff that goes on behind the scenes, Pleasure Beach Fan Club are amazing. We've had a great night tonight. Going behind the scenes, seeing it's still a building site, still a construction site, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still a
yeah. I mean, there's mud and muck and materials and cranes everywhere, but just to get in the thick of it and just see Evictus, the height and the size of it, and to see the seats, you can just imagine it when it all comes together. It's going to look absolutely amazing. So I've had a great time tonight with you. I think the team at Pleasure Beach Resort, I think they've been amazing, haven't they? Giving us really good tips, haven't they? And a few. They couldn't give everything away, could they?
No,
but
they
were
couldn't really say it.
no, and
They wanted to, but they
Yeah.
could not say it.
their famous saying today: "Ask anything." We're just going to say spring 2026. That's all they kept saying to us, didn't they? That was it. Spring 2026. We're not going to give you anything more of any opening dates or anything. Just spring 2026. But I've had an amazing time, and I'm so looking forward to it. So yeah, thank you very much, Adam.
Yep, I'll get the bike back. But yeah, they're the three of us is best review of the aftermath of the Evictus tour. It was splendid. It was amazing. It answered so many questions beyond them barriers and borders that we see each day when we go and check out that small little gap on that roadway. It answered so many questions. But for now, guys, I'm gonna let you guys sleep. It has been amazing, and 2026 has been absolute. What 2026? 2025. I'm getting too ahead of myself, getting too excited. But for 2025, it has been absolutely amazing for the end of this year. There's so many rides, so many people we've met, so many communications and new people, and the staff team ride operations have been absolutely phenomenal as well. And best a shout out to all the Pleasure Beach PR team and ride ops and operations as well. But without further ado, guys, this is being the 2025 of Pleasure Beach and the Evictus. We are now officially signing out from all theme parks for this year. Go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, check out Benzo on TikTok side, and check out the Corsica Funshine. No, I said your old one there. Funshine Carl on TikTok. Check these both out. They're going to be links down below for you guys to out. Yep. These two are being close from the very start. I am happy and pleased that I best to bump into them. We're going to sign off. See you guys later, and I'll see you next year in 2026. It's gonna be fabulous. Boom. Bye bye, Phil.
Cheerio.
Bye bye.
Bye.